Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your bomb Diamond Dab of the day. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me. As always, when you enjoy today's video, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, send a like, and I reply to everybody's comment. Let's get started with today's important topic. We're all afraid of something. I'll say it again. We're all afraid of something. Think about your biggest goal. Maybe you haven't accomplished it yet. If you like more people than less people, the real easy answer is you've been scared. Fear has been limiting us from working towards what we want. Fear distracts us, makes us come up with excuses. Learning how to overcome fear might be one of the most liberating things we can do, because it's easy to try to pretend that fear doesn't influence us. Easy to make excuses why we haven't done things. But instead of turning around, putting our head in the sand, maybe now it's time to treat fear as an action item, not an excuse. Whatever our goal is, we've let the fear chase us too long. We've let the fear stop us from achieving it. We've given in. There's psychology behind overcoming fear, because learning how to overcome the fear and the anxiety is intimidating for anybody if you don't understand what's going on. So you got to learn to read the signals so that we can conquer fear naturally. There are several types of fear out there. There's physical fear. When most of us think of fear, we think of physical threats. Physical fear response, your heart's going to beat. You're going to sweat. Your breathing's going to get faster. Dizzy, dry mouth, muscles, all these other things. Well, guess what? Some of the things are obvious, the responses to fear, that it's physical. Some of them's not. Anxiety is another one. It's long-term fear, focused on the future instead of the present. Think about it. It's like taking a leap into a new career, a new relationship. It makes us not be able to sleep. It makes us not be able to concentrate. We ruminate and repeat the same negative things in our head all the time. There's a fear of uncertainty because at our core, we're insecure people. Human beings are insecure. Okay? A fear of uncertainty, though, prevents us from getting out of our shell, from getting out of our comfort zone. The fear of failure. Common fear. Most everybody wants certainty. Well, guess what? We're wired to avoid pain and gain pleasure. We're wired to avoid failure, the same way you avoid pain. So guess what? You think you're going to fail, you don't even try. All because of fear. All because of fear. So how do we overcome those fears? Conquering them, harnessing the fear response, taking advantage of it. You've got to identify the fear. Learning how to overcome a fear is like any other problem solving we've got. Identify the challenge in order to overcome it. Bang. What is it we're afraid of? Sit quietly, close your eyes, get that name of whatever it is you're afraid of, write it down. Let's confront it. But let's also recognize that fear can work to our advantage. Emotions exist to tell us things. When we feel fear, it's telling us something. If we feel overcome by stress and distracted by other things, something's going on that needs attention. So let's view fear as information instead of a threat to our physical being. Use anxiety to advantage. Make use of it. Think about it. Don't let it ruin our life. Overcome the fear, and it will become our ally. And then sit with your fear. There are times for action and times for reflection. Acting too quickly to overcome a fear is sometimes the wrong thing to do. Sit with your fear. Find out what the root cause was of your fear. Was it just fear of failure? Was it fear of uncertainty? A moment of reflection can have a tremendous effect in the outcome in these situations. And now we're going to start to create goals. That's right. Overcoming fear is done by creating goals and turning it around. That's right. Dig deep for the goal. What's the ideal outcome? Ideal. And once we feel that our goal is ideal or essential, the fear of not achieving the goal eclipses the fear of failure. Once it's something you want so bad, you're going to go and try to do it. And you're going to recognize the excuses because we've all done them. Fear makes us put things off. I'm tired. I don't feel good. The pain is bad. Well, guess what I always do? 9 out of 10 times. Push through. Push through. And when you push through, whatever excuses there are, got to recognize their excuses. Use them. Figure out how to overcome them. If you're too tired, adjust your schedule. If the pain's too much, put on some pain medicine. We've got to find ways to surround ourselves with success. Think about what I mean by that. People who are overcoming fear and achieving their dreams surround themselves with other people who do the same thing. Think about what that means. We are all now in a position to adopt a growth mindset. That's right, growth mindset, because when you're afraid, you tend to stay in one place. If you make a mistake, oh my God, you're going to fail. You're not going to fall. As soon as you make small movements in the right direction, you're going to know you can do it. You're going to believe more in yourself. And you're going to find valuable insight, information in the pain. That's right. Whatever's stopping you, whatever you're scared of, nobody likes pain. We all go to great lengths to avoid it. But it's a teacher. It's a teacher. You got to let go of the pain. And then it doesn't have as much power. It becomes another tool to overcome our fear. Everyone experiences hardships, which is pain. It doesn't matter what kind of setbacks they are, personal or professional. What matters is the lessons, the teaching that you get from those bad things happening for the future. So instead of letting the fear of uncertainty and the fear of everything else stop us from moving, make the move. Get the result. It will help you to the next level. And you'll be able to visualize your goal. They're in sight now. Your goal's in sight now. You've done the mental work. You've done the physical work. Now it's time to visualize exactly, with focus and energy, what you've done before you've done it. You're going to condition your brain to believe anything is possible. Yes, I can stuff the basketball. Anything is possible. That mentality is a key step to overcoming everybody's fear in anything. Because you've got to accept that you're going to fail. The number one fear people have when accomplishing goals is failure. You're going to fail. 100% sure I'm going to fail. You're going to fail. They're going to fail. She's going to fail. He's going to fail. Everyone's going to fail. Everybody's going to fail. So wait a second. Why do you try? Because you move closer to your goal every time you fail. I couldn't get up the 10 steps. I only got up 9. I couldn't get up the 10 steps. I only got up to 9.5. I couldn't get up the 10 steps, but I got 9.75. Hey, you know what? I made it to that 10th step. Everyone fails. Successful business owners, successful people, prominent people, athletes, artists, scientists, doctors. Our society, unfortunately, shies away from talking about failure and instead celebrates successes. But it creates a false impression out there that to be truly successful, you can't fail. On the contrary, to be truly successful, you've got to fail. That's where the learning comes from. You know, there's an old saying. Ready? Only fools learn from their own mistakes. You know, a lot of people talk about mistakes. A lot of people. But a lot of people who listen to the people talking about mistakes don't take it to heart. They make the same mistakes those people were talking about, that were talking to try to help them not make the same mistakes. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Today we're going to put a Turk pearl inside of our bomb. Remember to go to thebombofficial.com and use my name, Senior Stoner, and get one of these bad boys at a better price. Here we go with some Stizzy Diamonds going right in to our brand new bomb, which we're loving. Thanks for being here, everybody. As always, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, send a like. I respond to everybody's comments. Don't be afraid to make that comment. Go ahead and do it. You'll be happy you did. Well, this is the real Senior Stoner, and I'm happy I put my diamond in my bomb. Here we go. And today we're going to go out at 425 degrees. Let the light show begin. The light show. Maybe I can turn the lights down a little bit so you guys can see the light show. See the lights going on and off here? Cheers, everybody. Working, working, working. I forgot to push the sesh button. Here we go. Here we go. Cheers. Dab train's rolling. Ooh, is it rolling? You gotta be kidding me. It's a foggy day today in the studio with the bomb. I'm loving the joystick and the 3D chamber. Massive clouds. No cough. This little boy, little girl, this little bomb, I'm liking it. A lot. This has been the real Senior Stoner. Allay your fears. Allay your fears. We're all afraid of things. You can get past your fears. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for being here and have a wonderful day.